Urban Legends and Myths Explained, where we uncover the world's most spine-chilling folklore, mysteries, and myths with raw stories and real insights. I'm your host, Chuck, and today we're venturing into the frozen wilds of North America for a legend that's as cold as it is cruel. The Wendigo. This isn't just a monster, it's a curse of endless hunger that turns humans into something far worse. We'll trace its ancient roots, twisted variations, eerie sightings, and what it might really mean. If tales of cannibalism and winter madness intrigue you, you're in the right place. Let's delve in. Picture this. You're lost in the vast, snow-blanketed forests of the Canadian wilderness during a brutal winter. Food is scarce, starvation gnaws at your insides, and in a moment of desperation, you commit the unthinkable cannibalism. But instead of salvation, a transformation begins. Your body elongates, skin turns ashen and taut over bones, lips recede to reveal jagged teeth, and an insatiable craving for human flesh consumes you. You become the Wendigo, a towering, emaciated giant with glowing eyes, sometimes antlered like a deer, moving with unnatural speed through the trees, forever hunting to feed a hunger that never ends. Its name evokes terror among those who know it. Whistling winds that mimic human screams, luring victims deeper into isolation. The Wendigo legend originates from the Algonquian-speaking peoples, including tribes like the Ojibwe, Cree, and Algonquin, who inhabited the subarctic regions around the Great Lakes and eastern Canada. Dating back centuries before European contact, it's tied to the harsh realities of long winters, where famine could drive communities to the brink. In these oral traditions, the Wendigo isn't born evil, it's made. A person succumbs to greed, isolation, or taboo, acts like eating human flesh during starvation, and their spirit corrupts, possessed by a malevolent force that amplifies their darkest impulses. The Algonquian word Wendigo, or variations, mean cannibal or evil spirit that devours mankind, reflecting a deep cultural warning against such horrors. Variations abound across tribes and regions, making the Wendigo adaptable and enduring. In some Ojibwe tales, it's a giant spirit over 15 feet tall with a heart of ice, capable of controlling the weather to trap its prey. Cree versions emphasize transformation. The victim grows fur, antlers, and claws, becoming faster and stronger, but forever tormented by hunger pains that no amount of flesh can satisfy. Among the Inuit, similar beings like the Achen share traits, but the Wendigo often incorporates elements of greed. Hoarding resources in times of scarcity leads to possession. In darker twists, shamans or medicine people could summon or battle Wendigos using rituals to banish them back to the spirit world. The legend leaped from folklore to reported reality in historical accounts. In the late 1800s, cases like that of Swift Runner, a Cree trapper in Alberta, fueled fears. He confessed to murdering and eating his family, claiming Wendigo possession after a harsh winter famine. Sightings persist in modern times. Hikers in Minnesota and Ontario report hearing unnatural screams or seeing gaunt figures in the woods, with some disappearances in remote areas blamed on the creature. The 20th century saw Wendigo psychosis, a recognized psychological condition among some indigenous groups, where individuals believed they were transforming and craved human flesh, leading to isolation or even mercy killings by their communities. Pop culture has amplified the Wendigo's terror, from Algernon Blackwood's 1910 novella The Wendigo to modern hits like the video game Until Dawn, where it stalks survivors in a snowy mountain lodge, or films like Antlers, 2021, blending the myth with real-world horrors. It's even appeared in TV shows like Supernatural and comics, often as a symbol of unchecked consumption in capitalist critiques. So, what's the truth behind the Wendigo? Skeptics see it as a metaphor for the brutal survival choices in unforgiving environments, a cautionary tale against cannibalism, greed, and the breakdown of community during crises. Wendigo psychosis might stem from nutritional deficiencies like vitamin shortages and starvation, causing hallucinations or cultural expressions of mental health struggles. No physical evidence exists, but its persistence speaks to deep human fears of nature's indifference and our own inner monsters. Some indigenous voices warn against misappropriating the legend as it holds sacred warnings about balance with the land. That's the terrifying hunger of the Wendigo, a myth that chills to the bone and reminds us of the thin line between human and horror. What do you believe? Ancient spirit, psychological phenomenon, or survival story? Share in the comments. Hit like if this gave you chills, and subscribe for more legends like the shadowy skinwalkers next time. Thanks for joining. Stay warm and stay together out there.